Whatever happened to the Samantha Power bombshell? Folks, this was a huge story. Hat tip Jay Latimer at American Thinker. Someone sent me this story on my email. This is a great point. One of the challenges of Spygate is that such a sprawling, complicated tale filled with competing narratives and motives open to interpretation. We understand that this is a serious situation, possibly the biggest scandal in U.S. history. How can one get the message across to the average American without his eyes glazing over? Folks, this brings us, as he says, to Samantha Power. Don't forget what happened here. Samantha Power was Barack Obama's ambassador to the United Nations. Samantha Power's name appeared on unmasking requests. Let's simplify this. There's no need to make this overly complicated. There were calls that were intercepted on foreigners that our intelligence agencies have intercepted. The American portion of that call, if those calls were made to U.S. citizens, is masked. It'll say, whatever, U.S. citizen 1. Request to unmask, give the Samantha Power, in this case, the name of the person, essentially enabling you to listen in or read the transcripts of their phone calls. Samantha Power is a UN diplomat. She's not an intelligence agency personnel. She's not. She doesn't work for the intelligence agencies. What is she doing requesting the identities, or in other words, unmasking, requesting the identities 260 times in the election year on behalf of the Obama administration? What was she doing requesting those names and that information? This is a huge scandal. Why? Because Samantha Power, and I have to take her at her word here, says, hey, I didn't ask for those names. I didn't unmask those names. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody did it in my name. Okay. Is any entrepreneurial media type out there even remotely curious about who then told her to do it? Or who used her name? Who signed her? I know if someone signed the name Dan Bongino on a check somewhere, I'd be pretty curious who did it if it wasn't me. And if it was me, I'd know because I did it. So if Samantha Power didn't spy on people in the Trump team or others in a diplomatic post, then who used her name? Is anybody even a little bit curious about this? Again, this case has gotten so complicated. I think the author of that piece, Jay Latimer, is absolutely correct. That the complications in Spygate have people like, oh my gosh, what's going on? All you have to know is this: that spy operation happened. The New York Times reported on it themselves. And I'm not happy with the answers, and you shouldn't be either.